hey, it's Andre, and Pac-Man's getting a movie. That's not something I thought I'd ever say, but it's happening, and I'm actually pretty excited about it. So this is an official article from The Hollywood Reporter, and the Pac-Man account also shared it as well, so that must mean it's legit. A live-action Pac-Man movie is in the works. A live-action one. Hopefully it's not a sequel to Pixels. I'm guessing they're going the Detective Pikachu, Sonic the Hedgehog, Smurfs, Chipmunks, Garfield route of having real-life people and CG Pac-Man and Ghosts. And there's not much information about the movie, but I'm just gonna assume Pac-Man will be voiced by Chris Pratt. A live-action film is in development based on the classic arcade game with an endless appetite, Pac-Man. The project hails from Bandai Namco Entertainment, the company behind Pac-Man, as well as games like Galaga and Tekken, and Wayfarer Studios. Let's go find out what other movies Wayfarer Studios has made. So they made the Disney Plus movie Clouds, inspired by an incredibly true story, and they did a teen drama movie 5 Feet Apart, starring Cole Sprouse from Zack and Cody in Riverdale. I think we found our Pac-Man. Jughead likes to eat, Pac-Man likes to eat. Cole Sprouse, I think you got yourself a job here. The Sweet Life of Pac and Cody. Now, it's kind of interesting that the company whose 2 major movies have been teen drama films are now the ones behind the live-action CG movie about a 1980s arcade game. But hey, Jordan Peele went from sketches to making some of the best horror films out there. So anything is possible. Let's not judge this early. Besides, Pac-Man's getting a movie. That's all that matters. I can't believe it. I'm surprised this hasn't happened already. When as popular as Pac-Man was in the 80s, how did no one at that time go, we should make a Pac-Man movie, either animated, live action, or even maybe a movie just about some kid playing the Pac-Man arcade game or something? Like, they could have done a Tron thing where he got sucked into the video game. He got sucked into Pac-Man somehow. So finally, 40 years later in Pac-Man's life, he's getting a remake of Pac-Man World and he's getting a new movie. It's a good time to be the Pac. First introduced in the US in 1980 and originally called Pac-Man in Japan. Thanks, Scott Pilgrim. Pac-Man became a coin-operated staple. The game is set in mazes where Pac-Man has to eat pellets while being pursued by colorful ghosts as the mazes get progressively more difficult. Who out there needed a description of how Pac-Man worked? Are we literally that far into Gen Z that we have to explain how Pac-Man works? Just put me in the retirement home now. You used to put quarters in the games to play them, more tokens if you went to the Showbiz Pizza and saw the Rock of Fire explosion. The game begat merchandise, several sequel games like Miss Pac-Man. Oh, see, why you gotta say Miss Pac-Man? You ain't kept up with the news, have you, Hollywood Reporter? It's Pac-Mom now. First introduced in the US in 1980, the game has already inspired 2 television series. That's correct, including a Hanna-Barbera produced ABC series. That's the one I watched. Pac-Man. That's me. I actually grew up with the Pac-Man cartoon series with Pac-Man, Pepper, Baby Pac, Inky, Blinky, Pinky, Clyde, and Sue. And eventually it shared its time slot with Rubik the Amazing Cube. Yes, the Rubik's Cube. This thing had a cartoon show. Where's that movie? There was also Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures. The Pac is back. The project will be based on an original idea from Chuck Williams, Sonic the Hedgehog of Lightbeam Entertainment. What? We are getting somebody from Sonic movie to work on this movie? Oh, instant win. That's how you do it, son. If you see Sonic being successful after that first change of the CG, then you're like, look, let's call them up. Now it makes me wonder what a first run Pac-Man CG would look like when they try to give him human teeth and a human face. It'd be like a yellow circle with a human face on it. Oh dang, and Lightbeam is wasted no time. This is the Lightbeam's website and they already have on their main page, coming soon, Pac-Man, right there on the screen. They're like, we want you to know, Lightbeam Entertainment, we got Pac-Man. There he is, there's my boy. So the people that worked on Sonic the Hedgehog is also gonna work on Pac-Man. That's genius. Genius. They also worked on Brother Bear. And a bunch of other Disney movies. What? They got a good repertoire. All right, now, whoa, and Toei, what is, Lightbeam, what have you been doing? All right, Lightbeam, man. All right, there's Chuck Williams. And yeah, he's a 21-year Disney veteran, and he worked on Sonic the Hedgehog, Brother Bear, Little Mermaid, Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, Lion King. All right, okay. No offense to Wayfarer Studios, because I think they're going to do their thing, but I think saying Lightbeam Entertainment behind this and knowing that they also worked on Sonic the Hedgehog gives me higher hopes about what this Pac-Man movie will be like. I am legit excited about this. Pac-Man is literally one of the first major video game icons. Video games were popular a little bit before Pac-Man's time, but Pac-Man was such a recognizable character that he was one of the first characters that they were able to turn into a pop culture icon in addition to being a video game. You had Pac-Man shirts, Pac-Man lunchboxes, board games, merchandise, toys, action figures, of course the cartoon, cereal. I used to eat Pac-Man cereal, yo. So Pac-Man as a character kind of paved the way for other video game characters like Mario, Sonic, and the rest. So it only makes sense that a character like that that's been around for so long would be able to have a movie, and seeing that we've had successes with movies like Sonic the Hedgehog and hopefully the upcoming Mario movie, that of course Pac-Man can make a movie as well. No idea what the plot could be. What could be the plot of a Pac-Man movie? In the comments, make up your Pac-Man pitch. What do you think the Pac-Man movie is gonna be about? If I were to take a wild guess of what this Pac-Man movie is gonna be about, I'm going to assume it's my usual favorite, and then they find a portal. Pac-Man will somehow jump out of the arcade world into our world, wanting to eat everything in sight. The ghost monsters will come in, which that could be fun. We could get like a, you know, fun video game slash Ghostbusters type thing going on here, with the ghost monsters actually haunting people in the real world and Pac-Man having to stop him with the help of his power pellets, of course. I know there's that whole Miss Pac-Man legal thing, but hopefully something can be worked out for the movie's sake. Just make a cameo at the least. Somehow we gotta work together to get Miss Pac-Man and Pac-Man on the big screen together. Or at least have her be a tease for the sequel. Have it be the after credits scene. Man, I'm excited about this. I don't know why. I'm probably gonna be the only guy, but I legit wanna see this. I wanna see how this comes out, because it's gonna be one of those things of, this is actually going to be really cool if they can figure out how to incorporate Pac-Man into a live action world, or it's going to be a lot of fun to watch them try. So whether this movie ends up being like Mortal Kombat or Mortal Kombat Annihilation, either way, I'm ready to see it. Waka, 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 waka. If you need any help, I'll be a Pac consultant for you. Who's next? Who do you think is going to be the next video game character that's going to get their own movie? Because if they're going as far back as Pac-Man, any video game character has a possibility to be on the big screen. So get creative. And if Mario movie comes out and Sonic's movie comes out and Pac-Man's movie comes out, is this the beginning of the Smash Brothers universe? The Smash Brothers cinematic universe? Let's get that Mega Man movie, let's go! Legend of Zelda, hurry up. The Smash Brothers cinematic universe has to happen. The SPCU. The Pac is back.